Hi Sagittarius, it is CJ. I hope you're doing really good and that life is treating you kind in this first bit of August. Sag, welcome to my channel if you're new. Love to have you here. Welcome back, obviously, if you're a part of our soul tribe. I love you and I adore you. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for all of you that have reached out, left comments, just supporting me, supporting me and this gift that I've been given. It just means a lot to me. So thank you. Sag, this is going to be your reading. It will be for August 3rd, 2023. As I always say though, whenever you come to the reading, so please remember, timeless basically, as well as it may not resonate with everyone. So only take it if it makes sense to you or if it's inspiring, right? Otherwise, just leave it for someone else. Okay, Sag, let's get into the reading. It is a general reading unless my guides guide me elsewhere, but of course, never know. And if you would like a private reading for myself, all that information is down below. Okay, so Sag, the interesting thing here today, when I was meditating on your energy, and then when I went and shuffled my actual tarot cards, prepping them for this reading, the Tower showed up in all four of these tarot decks. It did not show up in my good tarot that's over here, but it showed up in all four of them. So that means that that's a major arcana first. So it is a pretty powerful shift that the Tower, when it comes in, it usually is either us, right? We are making a decision to change something in our lives in a pretty big, massive way, or it is the universe, destiny, God, whatever you believe in, steps in, because it is the energy of something has to change, right? There's something that needs to be rebuilt in some way. Now, it does not mean negative, right? A lot of people get scared of the Tower card because, well, we're human beings. Change is not always easy, whether it's for the good or not so good, right? But at the same time, the Tower can be like a sudden windfall, right? It can be a sudden communication that comes in that tells you, you got that house. It could be something that comes in that all of a sudden you have a different position or you're offered something. Do you know what I mean? So I feel that is what that is meaning for this reading. I do feel, because it showed up 4 times, that it should be pretty poignant to this reading. So Sag, let's get into it. See what's going to happen, possibly. Remember, you have free will though, my love. You do not have to take anything that comes out of this reading, unless you wish, right? Okay, Sag, let's get started. All right, Spirit, please show me clearly for Sagittarius what you have for August 3rd, 2023, or whenever Sag comes to this reading, for, of course, those of you that this reading is meant for. Wow. Okay, we have the butterfly on the bottom, Sag. Number 28, that is a 10, that does reduce down to a 1, which is the Magician energy. Ooh, this is kind of feeling, I'm almost feeling in light right now, a little bit of light energy coming through here. So the butterfly normally represents transformation. We all know that, right? It goes from a caterpillar into that stage of resting and changing and transforming in order to be a butterfly. I'm getting an energy of freedom coming from this card today in the reading. I'll show it to you. It's beautiful. Beautiful orange butterflies, blue butterflies, but definitely getting this energy of something, perhaps some change coming in. Maybe the Tower is going to bring it, that frees you in some way. Because if you think of a butterfly, first of all, there's a certain point where their wings, when they're truly formed, their wings still have to dry before they can fly, right? But then once they can, they're just, I love butterflies. I love seeing them around the yard, anywhere. So there's something here about the soul. That's what this is representing. Obviously, it feels like some big shift. We even have the falcon underneath that, which is number 25. That is a 7. Something about observing. Let me show you the card. Kind of forget that lately. Powerful card here. You can feel the fire coming off of it. It reminds me of your energy, Sag. But it is, there may be something that you've been waiting for, hoping for, maybe getting little nudges from the universe. Maybe you've been seeing certain sequences and numbers. Maybe you've been having really detailed dreams. Maybe I just heard deja vu. Maybe some of you have been experiencing that deja vu feeling. Something coming in here though, because although it's observation, I'm almost hearing news, like N-E-W-S. in my right ear, news. So I don't know what this is. We'll see if it's relative to your reading, but two really strong cards. And then we have goat, which is about reliability. So maybe something's coming in here that is going to offer you something that's going to be more reliable, more firm, more safe, you know, in a way that gives you freedom, but also gives you that security that most of us crave in some area of our life. Okay, let's see what this is about, you know. And number 7 also is about an awakening too, right? Yes, contemplation. Yes, it can mean luck, good fortune, but it is also an awakening that might be happening for you too. So let's see what this is. Let's see what spirits can give you. Let's begin. Okay, for Sagittarius, for those that this reading is meant for, spirit, what would you like Saggy to know for Wednesday the 3rd of August, or whenever they come to this reading? Wow, I shuffled quite a bit. The soul is still on the bottom, Sag. Big confirmation here. So the soul, we already talked about that. Let's see what card came out. Wow. Ooh, this is pretty crazy. We got the snake, creation. It is number 43. Now we got that 7 again. So we got the 1, magician. Now we got the 7. I wonder what I'm excited to see what this is going to be, Sag, because this reminds me of, well, first of all, it is a tree of life. You can see the roots down here. There's a snake wrapped around what looks like a gold heart. Is it called the aorta? I don't know very much about it. I mean, I know there's valves, but that's what this looks like. And the snake is kind of wrapped around it, right? But this is talking about you creating something, or perhaps something coming towards you that allows you to really be able to create the life, the destiny, the path that you want to be on. It is gold, so I've got to talk about that because you guys did just have the reading the other day where the gold card in my secret language of colors, it was on the bottom. And it felt really important to let you know that in some area of your life, it's going to get richer. So this is what I'm feeling here. Maybe some of you have, just to keep it general, maybe some of you have created something that is going to be really important to the world, to the people around you, that is also going to maybe bring you in some prosperity. Perhaps some of you are artists in some way. I mean, you know, take that as loosely as, you know, as you can. Painting, writing, singing, music, building, right? There's cooking. There's so many beautiful creative endeavors out there. But it feels like whatever this may be for you, Sag, it really will change the direction that you're going to be going in moving forward. And it does feel even more deeper that it is going to shift your soul on some level. Expansion, perhaps. Because I'm really getting this energy of, I'll show the card to you, but it looks like there's lights and lines, wispy clouds kind of here. This is feeling very divinely orchestrated. I'll show it. Hopefully you can see it. Camera's kind of washing it out there. But up here, if you can see all around here, there's like these beautiful glistening lights of white. So I'm getting the energy of perhaps you really might be, darn, Sag, what are you doing that might touch the world? What? I don't know. They keep giving that to me. Okay, I'm going to get a sip of water, and then we're going to start to get into the tarot. Okay, let's see what this is about. All right. Yeah, let's start with the Light Seers deck. And whatever this is, Sag, because if you look at the snake, the roots are not quite touched, they're not dug into the ground yet, right? They're kind of resting above here, which is insinuating that this may be something that you have been doing for a long time. It could be a side, it could be a passion, right? Something that you've been manifesting even, you know, because it is number 43, 7. What if you're manifesting having large sums of money coming in? Nothing is unattainable if your focus is on it, right? And you believe in it 100%. But again, I feel like whatever this is, it could be actually changing your roots, like where you live. Perhaps if you're working right now, maybe you won't have to work for anyone else. Yeah, let me show you it. You can see that there's a shadow of the roots on the ground, but the roots are actually in the air. So indicating that you are in the process of grounding it. Okay, if that makes sense. All right, Spirit, thank you. All right, let's see. Six of Wands on the bottom. This is beautiful. Six of Wands, your energy could be Aries and Leo. Six of Wands is, again, they're giving me this feeling, Sag, of you. Obviously, it's not going to be for everyone as far as reaching out and changing a community or doing something that really brings good favor to you. But again, look at this person is standing on the stage. There are hands back here. They are applauding this person. There's spotlight on them. They are in the form of a V, so I always feel like it's a victory card. And it is, because it is Six of Wands. You've made it through some kind of battle, some kind of struggle even. This feels really big in some way. Yeah, look at Nine of Cups after, wish fulfillment. So again, Sag, I feel like this is something that you've been wanting, that you've been working on, and it's coming to your door, is what I heard. Oh, wow. And then the Tower. So there is the Tower again. Now, whenever this card comes out in my Light Seers deck, because every deck has different energy, and every time I use a deck, different energy can come through if Spirit's giving it to me, right? So look at this Tower. Although it looks like there's lightning going on, you don't really actually see anything falling apart. Maybe a little bit of a tree is kind of coming down, but the butterflies and the squirrel, they are outside of it. They're not panicking, you know what I mean? They haven't taken off to go for cover. They're still there. So I feel that this is very positive. For some of you, it could even be some kind of a love offer coming in with the Ace of Cups. You know, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. For those of you that like the sign, Ace of Cups, a new offering. A new offering of someone wanting to create something with you that changes your soul forever, because even that, we have the Wheel of Fortune, Major Arcana again, and it's like it feels like it takes off for you. So the relationship takes off for you, or you know, this career move or artistic move. They're not giving it completely to me. Okay, and then we even have Strength after that. So that's quite a few Major Arcana within 6 cards. Let's see what this is about. All right, Spirit, please show me as clearly as you can for Sag. What's going on? Okay, wow, I didn't even shuffle, but we got the 3 of Cups, baby. Sag, whatever this is, it feels really, really positive. 3 of Cups is the end. First of all, it's the 3, and you know how I love 3s as far as your power. You know, your mind, your heart, your mind, your body, your heart, your soul, all coming into alignment. 3 of Cups indicates that whatever this is that is coming towards you, or that you are directing in your own life, you are going to actually feel a lot lighter. You're going to feel like not so much stress, not so much weight on you. Okay? It could even indicate here that it's you and 2 other people that might be building something, or working on something to bring it to some kind of fruition. We got the 2 of Cups on the bottom where I stopped. Again, partnership, love, romance. I mean, this card it's very strong about 2 people, 2 things coming together that really is in alignment. And because of that, it's like the sweetest of sweet, you know, sun shining in the background. It's magic that's happening. Knight of Pentacles after that. This could be something that you've been working on for a long time, or waiting on for a long time. Pentacles are our earth, so it is our earthly things, our material stuff, money, all of that is also self-confidence, can be your home, you know what I mean, the things that we can taste, touch, and feel. Let's see what else Spirit gives you. Okay, what is this that Saggy is receiving or doing that seems to really bring a transcending energy here of beauty and joy? Show me more. Okay, let me just read around the deck. Chariot on the bottom, Cancer card. Another Major Arcana. This could be something that you even started in July, because it is number 7. But there's that 7 again, Sag. being in charge, being in control, knowing the direction you want to go in now, if you haven't been, and moving at quite a rapid speed towards your destiny, towards what you are wanting. The Death card after that, another major arcana. Wow. So when major arcana show up in a reading, Saggy, that means that this has the potential to really be life-changing. So soul-changing, right? Minor arcana is more the day-to-day kind of minor things, right? But having Chariot and the Death card, Scorpio, 2 cards of water. For some of you, this definitely could be some kind of a love situation coming into your world. And one way of living, like saying being single, changes to being in a partnership. With the Death card, Rebirth. It is number 13. That is a 4, so that is that stable energy here. And for others of you, whatever this might be, Saggy, it just changes your emotional makeup, because when we don't have to be stressed and we don't have to worry about money or, you know, all that kind of stuff, or what am I going to do with, maybe you've retired, and what am I going to do for the next, 20 years? I don't know what to do, whatever, when all that is released and you're able to really kind of focus on like, wow, I love doing this and I love being with this person. It feels really good and I don't have the stresses of, things that maybe you had before. Then our emotions become very beautifully balanced. And then they're easier to be in flow, right? Even when, something might not work out, it's easier to just let that go and keep riding that wave, right? So let's see what Spirit's going to give us. Let's get a couple more cards, Spirit. Show me more for Sagittarius. Wow, okay. Page of Pentacles on the bottom. Beautiful energy. There is a new beginning, Sag. You had the Ace of Cups. Now you got the Page of Pentacles on the bottom. That is the foundation of your reading. That's why I'm always looking at the bottom, because it really does play into the message Spirit's got for you. So Page of Pentacles. This is a new change. It's a beginning, though. So where the aces are usually kind of that, beginning, it's the seed. Pages are the person or people or the movers, the shakers, you, whatever, that is taking that seed and actually making it grow and deciding what direction you're going to go in. But they are the beginners. They're the starters here. So you got the Page of Pentacles. So this could have definitely something to do with your finances. Again, anything that's material-wise, but also your self-confidence too, right? Holding this pentacle, making a plan and going, okay, how do I get there? How do I get to the 10 of Pentacles? Big old pentacle he's holding too. Followed by the 7 of Wands. You may be trying to keep something a little under wraps. You might be keeping something on the down low, keeping it quiet. Even wishing and praying. And I don't get that off of the 7 of Wands often. But even her hands, right? She's kind of like in prayer of like trusting, like my dreams, my wants, my desires, they're coming towards me. And I'm not going to let anyone tell me that they're not. Okay, let's see what cards came out. 10 of Wands. Beautiful. Love it. 10 of Wands, the end of what I've been saying, Saggy. Something shifting here, however big, however small. It's going to be different for all of you, as we're all on different timelines. But the 10 of Wands here is that energy of release. All that weight, all that you have been trying to achieve, but have been probably hitting roadblocks all the time. This is Spirit's way of coming through saying you don't have much longer to wait, that this is going to become an easier journey now moving forward. You've climbed the mountain, you've come down the mountain, and now you are moving in a different kind of energy vibe, again, this could actually represent you moving, right? Taking the stuff that matters to you and literally moving. And not taking any more of that other stuff, the hard times, the climbing the mountain energy. Okay, then we have the High Priestess, beautiful Pisces card showing up here. All about that inner guidance system that you have, I have, we all have, that intuition that we all have that is meant for us to listen and follow. Trusting it, right? Trusting that you are making big changes and you are calling into your life what you are desiring. I'm just trying to see what they're giving me here. Like this is almost like a self-reflection energy I'm picking up. you know? Like that you've looked at your journey, you've looked where you are, you've weighed the pros, the cons, everything out, and it just feels like they're giving me a word, streamlining. Okay, streamlining. So cutting out the bullshit in your life, however that might be, and opening yourself up to the finer things, because you've spent a lot of time being probably disappointed. 5 of Cups, right? Again, this is our water energy. So there's been a lot of times where maybe you have thought that everything was going to work out the right way, and then boom, the rug gets pulled out from underneath you. This time around, it doesn't feel that way to me as channeling here. It feels like you are, there's a shift. Okay, let's get into some clarifiers. I'm going to stay with my Light Seers deck for the moment. Let's go deeper. Okay, Spirit, what can you show me? What's the 5 of Cups about? And Sag, if you're new here, sometimes Spirit will guide me to go left to right. Sometimes it'll guide me to go right to left. Sometimes they guide me to go top to bottom. It just all depends, right? Exactly where I stopped is your energy. Masculine, feminine, we all have it, doesn't matter. Queen of Wands, you're really kind of connecting again with what makes you happy. Ooh, it's followed by the Sun, Sag. Beautiful energy here. Creativity, entrepreneurship. If it's not about careers or anything like that, it is about getting in touch with the magic of your soul, of life, of what you want, and calling it towards you. She's very magical, and it's followed by the Sun. There's that abundance. There's that not having to worry. Okay. So, let's see. Let's go again. Why is the 5 of Cups here for Sag? For whenever Saggy comes to this reading. For those that this reading is meant for. Now, even for some of you too, totally off. This is a different message. But because we have the butterfly and the snake together, they did give me a side message, and listen, this will probably only be for a few of you if it is. You may be walking away from a group of people, friends. I'll leave it to you to figure that out. 3 of Cups typically is friends, tribe, your family. No, not your tribe. People that you thought had your back that have made you sad. You may be moving on from that. Okay, so that was just a really weird side note, but we do have the 7 of Wands where I stopped. That can indicate, again, different energy. They're giving me a different vibe for this of like keeping yourself protected. Okay. All right, Spirit. Thank you. Okay, let's carry on. 5 of Cups. The High Priestess. 10 of Wands. 3 of Cups. No, they didn't come out. 4 of Pentacles on the bottom. Wow, that's a lot. Okay, we've got the 3 of Swords on the bottom. Heartbreak, betrayal, struggles. It's swords, right? So it is sharp, it is painful, and it's not easy to get through. But again, this feels more like the past, Sag. This feels like this feels attached to the past. 8 of Cups. That's walking away. This does feel like something that has happened before. I don't know timeline. They're not giving it to me at all. But it does feel like this is representing the past. And moving forward, trusting your intuition, letting go of the things that are not good for you, not healthy for you, do not support you, allows you to be a lot lighter and allows you to create, like I said, the world that you're wanting to live in that will change your soul completely. A lot of cards here, but let's see. Okay, wow. So we've got Sag, we've got the 3 of Wands, movement. Major movement. Actually, they want me to put it like this, okay? Major movement. You have made a choice to go in a new direction. They want me to go backwards. So 10 of Cups. Finding your happiness. Maybe finding that person. You know, not everyone's looking for love. Some people are in relationships. Some people love being single. But this is that my heart feels content energy. Followed by the Nine of Wands. Beautiful determination. You have not given up, even though you have definitely gone through trying times here, Sag. Major trying times. But you're still standing. You know, you still are there. And it's just kind of almost showing that that's what takes you to the Ten of Wands, the ending of that hard times. The Knight of Swords going directly towards what you do want. The Seven of Wands, again, that energy of two sides. Praying, knowing, believing that all that you want, you can manifest. Also, protecting yourself from anyone or anything that would try and get in your way of that success. And then we have the Fool. I mean, my gosh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards I gave you. And we've had the 7. I've talked about the 7. And no coincidences in my world. The Fool. This is something brand new, Sag. Brand new. And again, I just feel like it's going to be a lot different for you moving forward. Whenever this happens, I know I said, you know, it is for the 3rd of August. But again, that's always more for me as a channeler than it is cemented in stone that it is absolutely on the 3rd. Although it probably will be for some of you. Where else do we go? We go to the 10 of Pentacles. A lot of money, a lot of stability, a lot of joy, a lot of happiness. Having the right people around you as well. That will support you and have your back. Okay, well, give me a moment, Sag, because this is a lot of cards, a lot of energy, and I just want to tune in to my guides and see what else they want to tell me. It's like the ball is in your court, if that resonates, because I heard this. So I feel what Spirit is saying, even if when you come to this reading, you are feeling the 5 of Cups, and you're feeling that 3 of Swords, because again, 3 of Swords, betrayal, right? Devastation, lost, hurt, you know, not an easy energy to push through. And it still might be lingering in some areas of your life. But it's like you have this awakening. Again, they're saying that. Awakening. That transmutes, transforms what feels heavy and sad, but then leads you to this new beginning. Where your roots are going to be able to be established and protected. And the tree of life will continue to grow for you. But in this process, you will be set free in some way. And 10 of Pentacles, I mean, again, I think I said, like, you know, some of you guys, that tower, although the tower hasn't come out, you know, it showed up. And maybe that's what's happening here. Something's coming in here where it really allows you the freedom to do your life in a different way moving forward. Wow. It is really, truly quite a stunning read here. Okay, just for fun, let's see. How are we on time? Okay. It's 28 minutes. Let's go a little bit more. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I want to just see, I just want to like go very loose and allow Spirit if there's anything else they want you guys to know. So basically, Sag, the bottom line here is the pain, the suffering, the struggles, the mountains that you've had to climb, whether recently, in the past, right now, there is a shift that you are making, and I do feel whatever you believe in is helping you make this, and you are really going to start to grow and change in leaps and bounds. You've got the 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups. It really doesn't, and you have the Sun show up in this reading too. It does not really get much better than that, because it's letting me know that your heart is going to be full, and that you're not going to have to stress about the things that you maybe were stressing on yesterday, you know? So we have the World on the bottom. So there is the last card in the tarot, and we have the first card in the tarot. So here, just confirmation that there is a cycle, a pattern. There is something that will close out for you so that a new start can begin. Ace of Pentacles underneath that, beautiful. A new offering. you know? And even if you look, there's this beautiful arch back here. It's like walking in and through that arch. And the Lovers, Gemini's card next. You know, some of you, this can be, like I said, about someone, but it's also a choice, right? The Lovers used to be called a choice card. And obviously this is a choice. When we've gone through a lot of tough times, sometimes it can be very hard to get back up, get motivated, to get positive, to believe again that there are good things that you can have on this planet. Sometimes that can be very difficult. Sometimes it's more difficult for others than for other people, right? But with all the cards here, I do feel that there is a shift that you're making. There's something coming in here. Okay, Spirit, is there anything else you have for Sag that you would like Sag to know here? It almost feels like you're going on an adventure. In some way, I don't know how to explain that, but it kind of does. It kind of feels like, and maybe some of you really truly are, packing up stuff and you're moving on. Okay, towards the Sun. That won't go in. Let's see. King of Swords. Okay, King of Swords, Nine of Swords on the bottom. This makes sense with that choice card, the Lovers that I was saying. There is a choice, Sag. Nine of Swords on the bottom is the energy of stress, worry. Is this ever going to change? Am I always going to have this? Am I always going to be struggling? Am I always going to like be let down? Sleepless nights, right? King of Swords is a card that came out. This is, let me see clearly. I am feeding myself a bunch of fear and worry and self-limiting energy when I should be much more clear in what I'm allowing myself to think and say and do. This is about being precise. This is about speaking your truth and seeing your truth. King of Swords is a pretty tough energy of logic, right? Beautiful energy, because it is about getting down to, I just heard brass knuckles. I don't know exactly what that means. Sorry, guys, but I will leave it there. I just heard brass knuckles. So, okay. I'm going to have to look that up if I can remember. I rarely remember my reads when I stop. So, what brass knuckles? I don't know what that means. I know that there's not brass, something you can put on your knuckles, but I don't think it's meant in that way. Okay. But it is about getting very clear, right? Seeing the clarity and using it for your advantage. You know, some of you, this could, side note, because we have the Three of Swords, you know, some of you, this could be representing that a relationship has burnt out, it's done, and you are needing to move on in a new path. And for some of you, this could be Spirit's way of saying you're going to need to get an attorney, you're going to need to get, you know, some counseling, some service to help you use that sword to cut the connection. Okay, that's what I'm getting here. Okay, we've got to leave it out. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Okay, let's go one more. Is there anything else for Sag that you would like Saggy to know before we close this reading off for them? Trust your sorry, Sag. Trust your intuition, my love. Trust it. Whatever it is telling you, and you'll know it if it's your intuition talking to you, and follow that path. Because they're letting you know that this is a big deal here with the snake and the butterfly. It is. There is a huge change coming if you allow it in. Anything else, Spirit? I'm going to go 3 more times. I feel like there's nothing else that wants to come out. 1, 2. Reground it there. 3. Okay, nothing. Oh, wow. But what do we get at the end? What did I say? I feel like you're going on an adventure, going towards the sun. That can be figuratively, it can be literally. Again, it's going to be different for all of you. The sun on the bottom. Beautiful. This is a restorative energy. Represents blessings, joy, happiness, feeling free, being free. Beautiful energy coming through, and it is followed by the Queen of Cups. So the energy of love, feeling protected, feeling loved, feeling adored, and being nurtured. You know, you nurturing yourself, but also moving forward. I feel like you're going to connect with people, places, situations that is going to be very loving and kind to you, because that is exactly what the Queen of Cups is. Cancer energy, basically. Okay, so Sag, that is what we have. And ironically, we do have the Five of Pentacles underneath the Queen of Cups. And we have the Five of Wands underneath the underneath the Queen of Cups. So this is telling me you've gone through it, right? Abandonment, arguing, drama, however this is, struggle within yourself. You might feel like you've had the whole world on your shoulders by your own, you know. Again, this is going to change for you. Allow a change to come in. Wow, I'm really interested. It's interesting that the Tower didn't come out, but I trust my guides, so that's what they needed me to tell you, Sag. You end with the Fool and the Ten of Pentacles. So, very auspicious, blessed kind of energy coming through. All right, Sag, let's close your reading off. Let us get a treasures for you, I feel. Yes, okay. Thank you. Okay, so on the bottom we have growth. I'll read it and then we'll shuffle. All movement is growth. Acknowledge your growth, and as you do so, you will find your pathway changes and expands. Do not judge it. You have grown beyond old directions, so perhaps you are ready to create something new. Sag, how does that not line up with that snake and the butterfly? It does. Okay, wow. I always get goosebumps once in a while when I do your readings. What do we have next? Humor, right? Okay, 3 of Cups, lightening up, enjoying yourself, having fun, less tenseness. Laughter is love. Learn your life's lessons with laughter, and you'll travel your path with a light and happy heart. Release melancholy, heaviness, and austere practicality in favor of some good, clean fun and laughter. Let your spirit soar. Wow. Okay, and then we have spontaneity next, but feel guided to see if Spirit has anything to close your reading out. Okay, let's begin, Spirit. Thank you so much, beautiful Spirit, for guiding me in these readings. I love you and I adore you, just as I do Saggies. Is there anything final that you have for them that you would like them to know to assist them on their journey for those that are on this path? Consideration, and we have self on the bottom. Okay. Consideration, Saggy. Ooh. Okay, it says pay attention. Let nothing move past without your examination. Be reflective, but do not make any hasty decisions. Many special moments are folding for your attention. If you carefully look at what brought you to this now moment, you will see how much of yourself deserves your loving consideration. Yeah, that's very true. Because obviously, you can tell here with all the cards, you have gone, like I said, you've gone through it. So be kind to yourself, right? As you travel down this new journey. Okay, and then we have self on the bottom. And it's funny, we have humor next again, so, okay. They want you to stay as light as you can, Sag. And the Saggies I know have a great sense of humor, you know? You guys can be pretty funny, pretty witty. Try to tap into that beautiful heart space, you know? As you go through this. Okay, it says the self remains true and the self remains pure. Your ego may have been trying to take you away from knowing your whole self. But don't be troubled and don't be misled. Your self is totally unlimited and is guided by your heart and soul. All you need to do is listen and trust yourself. Okay, Sag, so I'm going to put that on the snake and the butterfly because the soul is about self. It's about you, right? So that's what we have for you. Wow. If this resonates with you, Sag, and it makes sense, and you know what this is about in more detail, I'd love it if you let me know. I do read all your comments, you guys, and I'm just swamped, not just with work like this that I do, which I don't really consider it work. It's more a joy and a blessing. But I'm just swamped with outside stuff, family, gardens, all that kind of stuff. So I've read every single comment. I just haven't had the time to respond, and I want to keep doing these readings too, right? It's what I love to do. It makes a difference in my life, especially if it helps you out, right? That means the most to me. So let me know if whatever this is makes sense. I would love to hear from you, Saggy. So until next time, babe, I wish you all of the very best. Let go of whatever this stuff is, if you can, and get ready for a new adventure. That's the second time I think they've said that to me, adventure. So with that, I am going to send you all of my love and big kisses, of course, and big hugs, Sag. Big, big, big hugs. I hope you can feel it. Take great care of yourself, Saggy. Thank you again for your love and your support. I love you back. We'll see you next time.